Yeah, okay, guys. Yeah, nice to see you guys here. And let's start. Yeah, okay. Hello, everyone. I am Nora. It's very exciting to host the Crypto Market Insights session with our guest. Yeah, before we start, I'd like to say that please join our community to claim the 20 rewards and check the live details for the link. Yes. And yeah, today we are thrilled to have with our guest here who will be sharing their opinions on the market trends. Yeah, as the host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promise to be both informative and engaging. So, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. Well, the live session is broadcasting on CoinW live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel simultaneously. Yeah, welcome all to watch and leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, etc. in the comment. Our guest will pick up some to answer and welcome our guys here. Yeah, we are thrilled to have you here with us today. In this part, we would like our guests to share your market insights on BTC, ETH, or other crypto tokens you want to talk about. Please be free to share the screen to let us watch your charts. And yeah, firstly, let's welcome Jay.
Yep.
Yes, you first.
Yeah, thank you, Nora. Can you guys hear me? Loud and clear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Yeah, but guys, the market is kind of choppy right now, but bear with me, guys. I think this month we might no. Another week or so, maybe like week or two, we might have like a sideways market because uh, if you see in here a Bitcoin, because the range of Bitcoin around 113, 117 until 107. So I mean, like if 107 break, we might testing the 104 area. I've been talking about this shit for over 2 weeks because we still got gaps or we sorry, it's not gaps, it's factor, and it's not a supply on or demand because I'm playing by factor, so we call it this by area of interest. So I'm gonna put it here. So we if let's say we break the 107 support, so we might come for the 104, but as long we hold, we might retest this area, but the trigger is 117. But so unless 117 is taken, now I'm still kind of like coming back here is still like my option. But I don't know if there is some miracle and they're like uh is reclaim the 107. Okay, I'm gonna come back to long and then targeting my previous area around 128, 135, and then like or even like 140. So this is like my first target around like 138, 140. But until then, let's focus on the this area of interest because if we come down to 104 105 and below, the risk and reward is better. It's better. So I prefer like we might get crash. So the risk and so the because we still got some left around here, some factor left. So I'm gonna so this, yeah, we got a little bit left, so I'm just gonna put my stop loss below here and targeting like my previous target 128 and 135 and 140. So the risk and reward is better, guys. It's better. It's depend like where you enter at. But judging from this, we still might choppy, and tomorrow we still got non-farm payroll, and yesterday was bullish for the jolts job opening data. But tomorrow, I'm not sure if we got higher than expected. Maybe we might get a swing high and then the swing low here. So be careful, guys. This week is not good for beginner for trade. Even like me, it's hard, but It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay. This is like the calm before the storm, because like overall I'm still bullish for for midterm, but okay. And Sunday we got full moon on Sunday, and last month we fell almost everything, like full moon, new moon we fell, and this month I don't know. It's on Sunday on 7. So let's say if we can get swing low, and then Sunday reversal, and Monday we confirm close above the swing low. So that means we might get the bottom. But if let's say the price is coming to the top, make another swing high. So that means the full moon might come back to this area. But who knows, guys? It's still like probability. But right now, I still got some coin like the one that I'm longing. I'm longing PUM. So it's quite strong, because if you see in here, PUM, look at this PUM. It's been down for so long. Look at the W formation, lower low, higher low, and then higher low, and then make it and reach this area, another higher high. So I'm gonna targeting this area of interest of 4 hour. You see here, we got the factors, the right factors, and we got some liquidity right here. So for PUM 0.005 for X6. After that, everything else still kind of bull and bear, but like Arbitrum, I'm kind of bull with Arbitrum because looking on the weekly break the higher high, retest the support. So another retest will be good. 1, 2. So if next week can retest another around 47 cents, so that means it's confirmed for Arbitrum. But Arbitrum is so bullish right now, and my first target around 95, and we also got around like 1.3. So this is, don't sleep on Arbitrum, guys. And last one but not least, Shell. Look at Shell, double bottom in here. This is from the April low. So as long and this swing high is confirmed. It's confirmed right now. All we need is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this thing is close above the support or resistance, because right now we don't know what will become tomorrow, because right now in between like support and resistance. If we close below, we become resistant. If we close above, it become support. So let's see if we close and become support tomorrow. I might take a chance to front run Shell, because this is there is no more here. There's no more, and the risk and reward is not. It's good. It's good. It's really good, because all I need to do, I just put it below here, and I think just a little bit lower, a little bit. So in case there's a little bit liquidation grab, and then like coming back for triple bottom, it can too. It can too. So, but overall, I'm targeting for this one 1442 at 18 cents and even 19 cents. So this is for me for this week. Cheers, guys. Thanks, Laura.
Yeah, thank you for
Yep.
Jay. Yeah, impressive. That's good. Thank you. And yeah, the comment said someone traded Pamplon yesterday was in profit. Yeah, that's great. Congratulations. And let's invite Deline. Yeah, it's our
Okay,
time.
yeah, awesome. Okay, I'm sharing my screen, just waiting. Right. So this chart here, guys, I want to speak about this. So I found a lot of similarities with the others. So the others chart is on the left. Okay. So this chart shows like the market cap of the low cap altcoins, and then on the right hand side we have Ethereum. Okay. So as you can see, it's looking really similar, right? Where if you draw the fib from this level here, so the Fibonacci tool, if you draw from this high over here to this low, you'll see the 0.5% level over here, the 50% level. We had a whole bunch of consolidation below this level, and it lasted for around about 49 days. I mean, sorry, well, in terms of on the left, on the right hand side for Ethereum, right? So it lasted 49 days over here, and then we got that explosive move, right? So if you look at others, it's looking pretty much exactly the same as what Ethereum looked like, and then we have that explosive move, right? So what normally happens in these types of cycles, we do get that Ethereum's already moved, right? So we do need to see the others charts kind of break out of this 0.5% range that it's currently below right now. So I just wanted to point this out, that I do think that we are super close for the altcoins to start to pump. which is why this week and next week I have been opening up like some long positions in terms of swing longs, because I do think it's almost time, guys. I think it's almost time for the altcoins to get that explosive move, and you can see how it correlates quite nicely with Ethereum. Okay, so that's just something, a bit of data so you guys can look at in terms of looking for low cap altcoins that you are interested in. And then if we look at Ethereum on the 4-hour time frame, we did get that breakout. I think a lot of people have been speaking about this on Twitter and everything. And yeah, it's still holding, right? It is still holding. But what I don't like with ETH, it couldn't break this previous high over here. So we do have to try to get above like 4,500 in order for this to continue higher, because we did get quite a big rejection from the zone. We couldn't close above the zone. But yeah, as long as we do stay above this trend line over here, then we should expect continuation to the upside. But if we start to lose this level here, then we could potentially come down, right? So Ethereum right now is kind of, it is holding. It's a little bit choppy right now. We do need to see price actually pump from this level. Another token that I did long this week was SWI. So basically, this was my buy zone for SWI, and I was literally waiting for this for like months. It was literally from July, right? I was waiting for price to actually come back down and retest this level, and we did get the retest. I did tell people to long at this level, so I am long on SWI. The problem is we didn't close above 3.422. So technically, this is still, there's a bearish fair value gap over here. So we do need to see price get above this, the 3.422 level in order for continuation. But right now we are currently still above the trend line, but it does look like it potentially wants to roll over. But in terms of me adding more to this position, I want to see SWI get above 3.422, and then I would look to actually add to this position for continuation to the upside. Okay, but for now, my entry was around about 3.18, 3.189, around about that level. So yeah, we're still in profit, but in order for me to actually, continue to add to this position, we need to get above that 3.422 level. Okay, so that's that. And then ICP, I also this is more of a swing long. Basically, ICP. Let me just remove this quickly. ICP, tapped this previous range low. If you look at this level from long ago, literally 2023, and then if you look at June 2023, if you look at 2022 November, and then if you look at June 2022, so this level is super strong, right? So I'm expecting ICP to bounce from the zone, even if you guys are looking for like a spot. I do think ICP should bounce from this level. I do think we maybe come down and retest this level again, but within the $4 mark, I think ICP is a good buy, personally. Then in terms of like day trading ICP, what you want to see is you actually want to see price close above this trend line. We didn't close above. You want to see price actually close above 5.050 on the 4-hour time frame. That would confirm price to continue higher. Okay, I do think that it's a good spot buy right now, and that's a personal opinion. I'm not telling you what to buy, but I do think it's a good coin right now for continuation. Okay, so that's that. And then there was a coin that I just actually longed just now. It was Aave. So I am still in this trade. So basically, I was waiting pretty much the whole day for this trade and yesterday, because if you look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see it's looking very similar to what Ethereum looked like, right? And essentially, what I was waiting for is this retest of this level, right? So we got that, the change of character, the market structure shift, whatever how you want to say it. We did break structure over here to the upside, and also in the lower time frames, we broke structure, and price retested this, this 317.47 level, and then I posted the signal for everyone to go long. And yeah, I do think that it has a potential to continue higher here. It does look quite clean as long as we stay above this trend line over here on the 1-hour time frame, as you can see over here. As long as we stay above there, we should be okay. And Aave, I know Boris did post a swing long on Aave, I think on Monday or something like that. And then yeah, this was more for a scalp position. But I think Boris got in at like 305 or something. Got a really good entry. But yeah, this was more just for scalp trading, where Boris is more for swing. So yeah, we both in profit on this trade. But I do think that Aave can potentially come back up to this high over here, 329 and potentially 339. Yeah, so just watch out for Aave. I think it's a good one. And then also AR, guys. So I was looking at this. I'm still waiting for price to come back above this level, but essentially, if you look at AR, we did get a breakout over here, but the problem is that the reason why I didn't enter this trade was because we couldn't break above this high over here, but we are retesting this trend line. So I do want to see AR get back above like 6.5, and then I would be looking to target like 8.71. But yeah, it's all about being patient right now. Remember, this chart over here, because I promise you guys, this is we are super close for quite a big move on the altcoins. Okay, so yeah, I think it's time to start looking at what coins we can potentially, just put a low leverage long on, right? You can literally chuck in a 3 to 5x leverage on a couple coins instead of actually holding spot, because it will help in the long term. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the market right now. I'm short term bullish in terms of, like, if we look at Bitcoin quickly. Where's Bitcoin? Where are we? Sorry, one sec. There we go. If we look at Bitcoin, yeah. So the thing is with Bitcoin, the problem with Bitcoin is we are still below this like 113,500 level. So technically, it's still just ranging, kind of choppy. We did create like a double bottom on the 1 hour time frame over here, or like an SFP, whatever you want to say. But yeah, it's just Bitcoin's kind of just chopped right now. I'm more focused on altcoins because of the fact that this chart over here is just making me super bullish for the short term and potentially for the longer term, right? So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. I think Bitcoin's just going to go sideways until NFP tomorrow. I don't really see much, because the thing is, what happens when we have NFP and all these events during the week, like Monday, Tuesday. What is today? Thursday. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There was literally nothing that happened in the market because we have NFP on Friday, right? So what normally happens? We normally see not much volatility throughout the week, and then we'll see NFP is going to be crazy, and then we'll have the directional move after that. So I don't think Bitcoin's going to do much. It's probably just going to range, potentially come back down to like the 109. If we start breaking below there, then we're definitely going to come lower. But yeah, just make sure to see if we hold this yellow box over here. So yeah, for now, it's just we're going to have to wait for NFP tomorrow, I'll be honest. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. I appreciate that, Deline. Yeah, Deline, could you please help us answer one question of our audience?
Sure.
Yeah, what's the price prediction of CWT this year?
Let me have a look.
Sure.
Let's have a look. Oh, it's up 16% there. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, yo, it's pumping. Okay. So, I mean, just looking at this chart, what this is on the weekly time frame. So, oh my God. So for the past couple of weeks, it's literally pumped over 2,500%. So, I mean, if you guys are holding CWT, I mean, you should be in a massive amount of profit. So, if we close above this previous high over here, then what I'd wait for is anywhere over here, right? So let me just draw this in quickly. If you didn't get into this trade, obviously, I mean, this is a huge pump, like 2,500%. But essentially, what I would want to do is, if I wanted to get into a long here, I'd wait for price to actually come back down to like 0.58, and then you could look for a potential pump to the upside. Okay. But in terms of continuation, like, where can I see the targets? Let me just see here quickly. One sec. I mean, like, there we go. So I mean, it's already kind of at most of its targets. I think 2.5, $2.3. But what I would wait for is, I would never enter right now, guys. The problem is, CWT is already pumped super hard. So if you're looking for an entry, you actually have to wait. Be patient and wait for the token to pull back. These tokens don't go up in straight lines. So essentially, you just have to wait and be patient. Put some limit orders, right? Put like a limit long order at like 0.54, 0.55 within this box over here. That's what I would do, right? I wouldn't long right now because it's literally broken out of this massive range. But we should expect a pullback within the next week or two, right? So wait for something like this where we get a pullback, and then we look for a potential move to the upside. Okay, because I mean this is absolutely crazy. Though I do hold quite a bit of CWT just from obviously CoinW and stuff. So um, yeah, this is I actually need to check what my balance is on because this is crazy. I think I've been holding it since like 2022, so around about 0.17. I'm actually going to see how much I've got. This is quite cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, so essentially, if price can hold this level here, you want to see a pullback and then you look for long. So the 0.58 level, that is where I would look for potential longs, and we can look to target like 2.8. But yeah.
Yeah, that's really great. Very impressive. Thank you for Dylan. And let's move on to the next guest. Yeah, this time let's invite Parasify. Hey. Okay, Parasify. You here? Okay, maybe she's busy. Oh, yeah, you here. I see. Could you please talk? We can't hear you now. Yeah, network issue. Okay, hey. Yeah, we can't hear you. Yeah, it's okay. You can uh join the website. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we can see the charts, but we can't hear your voice.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, now. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm just quickly going to go on Solana, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. I really don't have much on Bitcoin and Ethereum, but I've been looking at Solana in this week. All right. So if you look at the market, from the 11th of August, if you look at the market from the 11th of August, you see that the price moved down from 184 to the 11th of August. Okay, so you're going to see that the price moved down from 184 to 175. Yeah, 184 to 175. Yeah, and then pulled up all a little bit all the way to 190, even getting to 210, as you can see right here. Getting to 210, as you can see right here. Okay, so then we saw a retracement back down to 177, and also it created a new higher high at 211. So then if you consider this, you see that it is creating a bullish structure. So moving further from 29th of August, which we have here, moving further from 29th of August, we can see that the price got all the way to 217. You can see that the price got raised to 270. So when it made a move down again, a similar retracement that it made in August 13, so I drew a trend line from the price that it made, which is 217, all the way to and then I waited back, for it to move higher before, or for it, sorry, I waited back for it to move lower before, entering a buy position. So currently, I'm currently not in any position because, I made a buy order on Solana, I think, 4 days ago or 3 days ago. Yeah, I made a buy order in Solana at 199. So I made a buy on Solana at 199, and I closed my order at 20203. So I closed it because the market was kind of fluctuating at that moment. So I'm actually waiting because the price has been consolidating for the past 24 hours, around 209 to 213 level. I decided to close and wait for another entry price on Solana. All right. So talking on Ethereum, talking on Ethereum. All right, nothing really much going on with Ethereum because the price has been consolidating, since the 29th of August too. So, I really don't have a clear bias for Ethereum yet, although it has, broken the trend line, but not yet. It has broken the trend line, but not yet taking out the recent H4i. So currently, I'm currently not in any Ethereum position, but obviously I'm waiting for the market to drop down a bit before setting a buy entry. All right, so going on for Bitcoin. Okay, so for Bitcoin, I think I explained this chart in the previous live stream. Currently, I'm waiting to see if the price would break the recent high, which is at 113600. So we can see the recent high at 113600. Okay, yeah. So 113300. Okay, so the trend line has been broken, but the recent high has not yet been broken at an within a 4 hour time frame. So I'm waiting to see if the price will go lower or higher to break the recent H4i, and then I'll be looking at setting another buy entry on Bitcoin. Like I said earlier, that currently I've been doing more of buying than selling because I currently think that the market is in a bullish phase. So buying would more be profitable than selling during this period. Let's have to do more on buying than selling. I think that is those are the few coins. I'm checking on ENA, but I've not set any entry on ENA too. So I think that's what we have. That's what I have on Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum.
Yeah, sure. Great, great. Thank you for clarifying. And let's move on to the Boris. Yeah, nice to see you here, Boris.
Yeah, how are you guys? Yeah, I just wanted to go over the total three chart because I think most of the market is kind of boring and just chopping around, and really not much volatility happening. So I'm just waiting for this chart to break either to the upside or the downside. Right now, we're just kind of like in the middle of this range, so I'm looking for a break of if the market breaks to the upside, we have to get above 1.09 trillion on the total three chart, and then that'll probably send us to the all-time highs at 1.14 trillion. And then to the like, if it's going to be a downside breakdown, we're going to have to break the $1 trillion level to the downside. And so far, yeah, if we break to the downside, then I think we're going to see a big downwards move in the altcoin space. But yeah, if it breaks to the upside, then I guess we'll see in all season. But right now, we're just literally in the middle of this range, and yeah, kind of like a bit of a snail market or crab market for alts. And yeah, I'm just we really need this pattern to break for us to see further volatility. Yeah, and if we look at just some random coins here, you can see like everything's like very just choppy. There's not much of a trend in anything. Like, yeah, kind of like very messy charts. Especially like Jupiter. It's like I don't even know how you can like, swing trade this. It's like very difficult. Yeah, Link had like a nice trending movement, but like the majority of coins are just kind of chopping around. Even Aave, like even though I had like successful trade on it, it's just uh, has some weird patterns. And Bitcoin is just like chopping around as well as Ethereum. Um, so yeah, kind of like very slow right now. So I'm just hoping for this chart. Uh, yeah, for this chart to break soon. Uh, 'cause that's really going to determine the next move in the market. But so far, it's like uh, nowhere near breaking to one side or another. So just have to be patient and wait for this chart to break to see like the next big movement. For now, I think it's like best to just not risk too much on any one trade and just be patient for volatility to return to the market. It's pretty much all I have for now.
Yeah, sure. That's all, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, excellent. Thank you for Boris. And last one, let's invite Josephine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can you hear me? Hello.
yeah. Nice to see you here.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yes. I was actually going to speak when you were asking, I think, Daylan, about Coin W token. All right, I'm super excited because I think has done some couple of like very aggressive move. For like 2 months now, I've been consistently buying into Coin W token, and it actually have performed very well. It's actually paying me that we don't have it on futures trading. I would have been logging like non-stop, but it's actually a great profit. I actually took some profit yesterday, and actually I'm hoping for some retracements before getting in. For me, I'm thinking Coin W token is going to go very far. Probably I have target for $3 before closing up on major buy opportunity that I am currently inside. So real quick, let me just guys, let me just share my screen. Let me do okay. All right. So can you see my screen now?
Yes.
All right, thank you. So, thank you guys. For Bitcoin has actually been doing some crazy ranging, and uh, for me, I got two good trades already. That's between last month and this month. I took the sell. I talked about the sell, some couple of space we had. I took the sell. Actually went out quite early. I never thought it would push down to this level. All right. So market actually came and activated this order. And currently, as we're seeing here, okay. Basically, the market actually it's bullish, but what we're having here is a break of trend line. Okay, we just have this trend line break and it's retesting at this level. I'm actually of the opinion that it should continue from here, but still, I have an alternative move right here that on 4 hours, right? This other block is more potent to take it to the next high. That's the other block at 106. All right, 106 thereabout. I think it's similar to what Jay's talked about, right? So I have this other block here, and I'm thinking, if push come to us, I am taking out of this trade. I'm going to go in very hard at 106 thereabout. But if it to be on the safer side for me, based on my risk management and my pattern of trading, I'm already in the trade, all right, but just less aggressive at this point. So I'm confident it should push up. Now the reason is based on my fundamental, all right. So basically, if you look at gold, all right, gold, majority of time, sorry, that's not gold. Okay, this is gold. Okay, yeah, I actually have this analysis long before now. All right, it's just a simple pattern. All right, we have an ascending wedge. All right, we had the first touch, second touch, third touch, and the fourth touch was a significant one. And so I actually said that it was going to break out, taking out this triple top at this level. All right, taking it out and then probably test for continuation. So and that's why we have this sporadic push to the upside at this level. Now, at this level, I'm thinking gold should be prepping for a major retest now before continuation, and it has actually initiated the first pushed to the downside, but I think it's just pushed back to feeling the impulsive move that actually brought it to that level. So I'm anticipating the gold to retrace a little bit before continuing. And for BTC, actually gold and BTC are correlated a bit for some certain period of time. But I noticed that the correlation is not always constant. So this time around, we had gold buying to the upside and we had BTC selling off. And basically I feel it's based on the sentiment around Bitcoin, all right, Bitcoin compared to that of gold, all right. So that's the reason I am still thinking from here BTC should pick up from this place. So that's from this level. I'm currently in the trade, but I'm expecting it to continue. But if push comes towards and it decides to retrace, fair enough, we'll continue or find another entry to get in on the trade. So that's that for Bitcoin and gold also. So I traded Pump. Pump has actually been one pair that has given me good money on futures trading. Okay, I think my copy trading account has been topping consistently for some time before literally dropping. Okay, I was literally scalping Pump consistently. Yeah, I scalped this buy right here, and when we had this order block filling again, I've been scalping all through till it gave us a new high at the take break of the previous high at this level. All right, now it has tapped into this supply zone. All right, I just want to be careful around this region for the next couple of few days. I want to see if it has the capacity to break above this level or probably get any sell a quick sell-off opportunity around this level. I might be going in for a short sell. That's for Pump. All right, and lastly, Ethereum. I actually Ethereum has actually played based off on what I got the last time. If you guys remember, I said that it was going to retest this level. All right, that's 3,530 thereabouts, and it actually retested this level and gave us this bullish buy to this level. I'm actually out of Ethereum of the moment. I'm literally out of Ethereum at the moment. Ethereum has given us, like, guys, if you say like based off my strategy, if you look very well, that's if you go out from the swing low that we have here, this is the first Elliott wave, all right, that we have gotten. That's on a weekly time frame. So I'm expecting some sort of correction, right? I'm expecting some little sort of correction, probably even down below somewhere around maybe 3,600 thereabout, if possible. And I'm expecting it to be very rapid. Yeah, then probably I expect the market to continue to the upside still. But for now, I think that's just my opinion about the market. Okay, we've talked about Pump, BTC, gold, and Phil has been terrible. I don't want to talk about it. Phil has been going down. Like I used to trade Phil, but I held the trade and it went very, 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 it went down. So I think that's the last thing I have to say on my end here. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for Josephine. And yeah, the comment says he took your advice from last week's space and he can pay dues now. And thank you for Mr. Josephine. Yeah, good job. And also congratulations for earning from CoinW. Stay tuned, guys. And okay, let's move on to the next part. I will share my screen of the questions. Yes. Well, the question one is, with gold hitting another all-time high this week, is there a connection between its price action and BTC? Can BTC follow suit and break a new record in the near term? Yeah, a question about BTC. Okay, let's invite Jay. Yeah, your last question.
Okay. Yep. With gold hitting on a. Oh yeah. Talk about gold. I was trading gold yesterday. So to be honest, I'm more focusing on gold nowadays rather than stupid Bitcoin because Bitcoin is kind of sideways now. That's why like I look another opportunity that can like make me profit. So that's why I think I need to show you guys some screen so you guys know like where's my target for gold, if you guys mind. I'll share my screen. Thank you. Okay. Gold. Where's my gold last night? Okay. Give me a sec. So gold last night. Okay, this is my gold from last night. And today, so I got two entry last night on golds. And I'm preparing, to be honest, I'm preparing uh to come back to this area, but I haven't long yet. Looks like it might come for another area of interest. So the area of interest is move into here. So I'm gonna delete this gold. And actually, my target is kind of high for gold, guys. It's still because to be honest, the economic is not so good, and I think gold might be the safe haven for now. And if you take this swing high into the swing low, okay, just 116. Oh shit, it's double. Just 11618. It's around 3624. But I still targeting gold. To be honest, I still targeting gold around 4K. It's kind of high, but before we do 4K, I need to bridge 36 and 3620 and then 3670. So this is for gold. And for actually gold still lot of opportunity, guys. So that's why I think if CoinW teams hear this, I think you guys should add uh XAUT USDT perpetual into CoinW. So all of us from CoinW and all the viewers and all the traders can trading gold, crypto gold. Because last night I was trading crypto gold, not the gold from the traditional market. So I'm trading the gold coins. It's the same. It's like USDT is back 1-to-1 with gold. So if price action and I don't think there is a correlation between gold and BTC, but all I do know there is a correlation between SPY and Bitcoin, but there is a negative correlation with DXY if DXY is like underperform or dumping. So that means gold, SPY, and Bitcoin is going to perform. So if you guys wanna see Bitcoin is do another all-time high, just pray DXY or the dollar index is going lower. So if the DXY, my target is to be honest, my target for DXY is still kind of low. So that means gold, BTC still going, still targeting going higher. So I'm gonna give you guys for DXY. Where's my DXY? So you guys know where is my target for DXY? Shit, where's my DXY? Okay, so DXY. DXY is kind of bearish right now for me. And my target for DXY is around 96. So if 96 break, that means we are going to below 94 or even like 89. But before that, if this thing break, so that means gold, Bitcoin, all-time high, and SPY. Three of these, I know three of these is negative correlative with DXY, but for the correlation with the gold and Bitcoin, I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Thank you for Jay. See you next time. Yeah. And let's bullish. And next one, let's invite Boris.
I don't think recently there's been a connection with Bitcoin and gold. Like the question says, gold hit an all-time high, while Bitcoin is, well, it's making not like new lows, but it's making lows. It's just going lower. So we're down to 110,000 after. Let's see. Yeah, in the past 2 weeks we're down like 10% or like 11%. So clearly there's no correlation between gold and Bitcoin. But that's just in the short term. I think in the long run, obviously like both gold and Bitcoin are in an uptrend. So I think any kind of like scarce assets like gold and Bitcoin will go up in the long run, but I don't think it's really I don't really think Bitcoin's correlated to gold. I think it's more I think Bitcoin in crypto is its own market. So I wouldn't look to the gold market to look for clues in Bitcoin. Yeah, don't know. I don't know what else to add here. Yeah, I'd say there's no gold. I mean, no no correlation between gold and Bitcoin.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, okay, my questions here. Thank you for Boris. And next, let's move on to the next question. Yeah, with ETH weakening recently and Solana showing strong performance, debates have emerged over which one to go long on. If you could only choose one, would it be ETH or Solana? Yeah, a Twitter here. And for this question, uh, yeah, we only have Parasify. Any ideas? Hey. Okay, you are not here. It's okay. It's okay. So, Josby.
All right. Okay. So the thing is this, yeah. Um, Ethereum has been very bullish, right? Ethereum has been very bullish, and we all know that the market is not one way. Okay, after a major impulsive move, there should be correction. So, and that's where we get into some sort of weakening coming into Ethereum. Not that the momentum Italy is bearish. Okay, and for Solana has been playing out consistently with resonance with Bitcoin dominance, all right, which Ethereum has not factored into that on a consistent basis. Okay, so what I will say is this, right? For now, you just have to treat each asset with their unique attributes. All right, I think that's just that for me. But for a trading level, I would say, um, of course, Solana is going to be the one going stronger this time around. That if Ethereum is going to face the correction that I'm anticipating in the market. So I think that's just this from my end. Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Thank you for your insights. And okay, Parasify. Yeah, here.
Yeah. So I think Ethereum is moving slower because it's more focused on stability, rather than other coins that just go up in a short period of time. So Ethereum is focused more on stability, and likewise Solana too, which is like a younger one to Ethereum. So it processes transactions very quickly and cheaply. Which has drawn a lot of new projects and I. So I think that's basically what it is for me on that question. So for if I could choose one, it's definitely going to be Ethereum. It's definitely going to be Ethereum, rather than Solana. But the risk that Solana has faced, at outages and also less battle tested than Ethereum. So if you want a safer and long term growth, I think Ethereum is better, because it moves slowly but also steady, and it is focused on stability. So if you're looking for a safer long-term growth, Ethereum is better. But if you're looking for a higher risk but potentially bigger short-term reward, then you can also try Solana. But personally, if I could pick one, I'd rather pick Ethereum because of its track record, and also because of its strong foundation.
Okay, okay. Thank you for specifying. And how do you think of it, Boris? Yeah.
Um, I'll go with Ethereum just because it's been around longer, and I think there's more institutional backing for Ethereum, and yeah, it's still on number two after Bitcoin, and yeah, I feel like there's just more development in the Ethereum ecosystem, and I think I don't know. I think maybe Solana has more potential to like increase in value. So I think honestly, I think both of them are good. I guess assets to go long on. I guess for me, like Solana is more risky, so I'm more conservative. So that's why I would choose Ethereum. But I think both of them are solid choices because they've both been doing better than other altcoins. So I think honestly, I don't think you can go wrong with either one. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Ethereum or so.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Thank you for your answer. And let's move on to the last question. Yeah, a very good question. WLFI. Yes, went live on the Ethereum mainnet this week, drawing market attention as several stocks listed the WLFI USDT pair with both celebrity backing and massive fund support. Would WLFI be a viable long-term investment? Yeah, guys. I just checked the price of the WFI. Yeah, it's done. That's so funny. So, back to this question. Let's hear from Josephine.
All right. So the thing is, yeah, a lot of people just want to attach sentiment to the market, but it doesn't work that way. So a lot of people are, and it's actually quite unfortunate because when it comes to financial decisions, we always say do your own research, all right? But couple of time I would want to say because we don't have autonomous of what the market have to do, right? But you should look at people with track record before making your decision, or probably have a financial advisor and seek people's opinion. Because why am I saying this thing? I've got a lot of friends that lost some good amount of money, while others made a lot of money from World Liberty Finance token. All right, we literally almost every one of us know about. Trump family attachment to the whole crypto and what have you thing. Okay, so now, a couple of reasons why I feel that this for me, without prejudice of any kind, all right, I feel this can be a viable long-term investment personally. But am I going to be? I want to be take some good risk. Okay, I have a place I want to enter the market personally, and it's still dumping. I think it's very close to the region already. Okay, but for speaking as a financial analyst, I would say that you don't just throw in the towel because everybody's taking the risk. Okay. Now, a lot of project has come from the Trump family and what have you. We have the likes of Trump Coin, Trump NFTs. All of this project was not good. They didn't perform at all. Like it was those that got in early that first ride, and then the next thing the whole thing went all held down. Okay, so Melania and all of them, like the expectation was too much, and people were FOMO into the project and feeding the project and a whole lot about it. But one thing I just want to talk about this World Liberty Finance this time around is I think the pattern at which this one came, it's more organized. The structure, I went out and did do my little research on them. The structure they are building this time around, it's far more crypto ecosystem inclined compared to what we had in the previous token. And for me, I wouldn't want to say, okay, based on sentiment, because previous token that come around between, having some of the known personalities, celebrities involved in it were very terrible. This is not going to perform. I feel this might do different. This is my sentiment. I feel this might do different. Okay. But meanwhile, I'm waiting for weaker hands to still sell. A lot of people are literally dumping a whole lot and shaking off. It's like that. Okay. But I think when the weaker hands are done, that's when the market might want to perform with with this token. I think that's that from my idea.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for Josephine. Yeah, it's risky. And it's funny that some of my friends said it's scam when when he says see the price. And let's hear from Boris. Okay, Boris here.
Yeah, I'd say I don't think it's a good long-term investment. I think a lot of these celebrity tokens tend to be rug pulls, so definitely no, definitely not long-term investment. So yeah, like it's making you lows. Like I don't think it's a good idea. I think just invest in Ethereum or Solana or Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't, nothing else to say.
Yeah. Thank you for Boris. By the way, do your own research of this token and uh yeah, thank you all for joining us today. I bet today's live stream is very important for our audience under this market, and be sure to keep eye on CoinW and our esteemed guest. Follow the Twitter account as they will continue to share valuable insights on the world of crypto. And stay safe and care about your spot. And I'd like to thank everyone for joining this inspiring discussion today. I mentioned that please join our Telegram community to claim the rewards. Yeah, thank you guys and see you next time.
Thank you so much for having us, Nora.